Y'all, boys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Futties Countdown and find out what's probably the best choices to get. Now, guys, you can do CDM, center mids, you can do a lot of things here, man. So it's going to be very complicated to find out what's the best for who, and for what kind of thing you like. There's accelerate, there's body types, there's, preferences. So it's going to be a tough one. But I'm going to show you guys what I like and who I think will be the best. Now, first of all, look in your own team, guys, because your own team might already have some crazy gems with First Touch Plus, First Touch Silver, which is one of the things that this Evos don't give you is First Touch Silver, technical. You get the First Touch, you get like a quick step and low driven, which is stuff you already kind of get in the season pass. So it's kind of like I already got this on most of my cards by now, But if you do have a card in your locker room where there's First Touch Silver, Past Proven Silver, stuff like that, Technical Plus, Technical Silver, then you might be setting yourself up for a different kind of card than what the Evo itself is providing. So that's where I kind of made some filters. Now, there's obviously Mbappe's and Ronaldo's that are going to be popular, guys, but I don't think that they're still going to be good. But there's always going to be that little bit of lack of something. And if they're going to be 98 rated, you don't have a first touch, not even a technical, it's going to feel a little bit sometimes, even though it's Mbappe, why wouldn't you want an Mbappe with a first touch or technical? If he's going to be a 98 rated, you get me? So, evils that I have, first of all, before I show you a bunch of evils as well, I'm going to show you a trick. So, I know, for example, if you're doing a filter like I'm searching here, right? And there's technical, incisive, and quick step. And the car looks good. For example, for a cam, he looks okay. He's lacking some things. But let's say you don't want this, which is a dead ball. What you can do is add something else before you do that Evo. That way you can have a incisive, tiki-taka, quick step, and then technical, which is kind of a big thing, is going to help the card take out things that you probably do or don't want. So yeah, that's another little quick tip if you want to really take advantage. And that would be kind of like adding a tiki-taka, free kick master, and then Futties Countdown. Just giving an example. So, that being said, cards that I like, if we focus on midfielders, although this card may be expired, there's probably other versions of different kind of things. This is kind of be like midfield-wise, my go-to in the CDM, / even center mid spot, because although he's controlled, he has the option to even be a lengthy. He's got 99 balance for good transitioning speed to catch up to players who run backwards and time waste. He would be a good card to kind of run at them because he can wiggle with the left stick dribblers. So that comes into play, by the way, very massively. So good card, quick step to make him extra fast, anticipate, intercept. Like, man, this is just beautiful. It's a beautiful card. So let's keep going. This is kind of like a striker build. I put a lot of filters because I'm looking for what I like. First off, if he's playing striker, I want low driven plus. Period. Point blank period. I don't care about finish shot. I don't play on precision shooting. I just care about low driven. So for me, he's gotta have low driven. He's gotta be a lengthy, so he's gotta be over the height of did I put 300 centimeters? Hold up. It says 300, but really I put it just enough so it's always lengthy. Control length and above. And these come out. So Henry's the best though when it comes to that striker positioning at lengthy without missing play styles. So he's gonna have first touch. He's gonna have technical. He's gonna have trickster. A lot, even chip shot. So this is like ideally the absolute, completeness of a card at striker that can kind of dribble, speed, attack on AI. Like, this is the top of the top dogs. Now, after going into base lengthy and the HUD lengths, that's up to you. The HUD lengths and stuff that are crazy at going straight, they're gonna be like in the possible, first touch, because it's hard to get that right now. Unless in your club you got a HUD length with first touch. You got me? Al Salim, he's got first touch, rapid, technical, trickster. He's got aerial, but no acrobatic or power header to do it with. So it's up to you there. So You know, that's why I say Henry is kind of like that, the top dog stuff when it comes to that striker position. We got Duran, who's got, you know, interesting stuff. Ariel can do some headers still, can reach some stuff. But again, if you don't use Ariel, having that like Henri has that rapid over all of that, he's just most likely gonna be the best choice, guys. In general, even though he's expired, it sucks if you don't have him. But that for me would be like the choice to go for. Um, that being said, let's say you don't want a striker, you don't care about having the technical nor the first touch, then obviously at that point you can really just go with whatever, man. You can, yeah, it's up to you there. No, so moving along, going to players that have things that the Evo doesn't give. First of all, first touch. These are cards that actually have first touch already to begin with. So they're gonna be very unique. You're gonna have first touch, technical, and trickster. Neymar, this card is probably disgusting. Everywhere around looks complete other than probably not being a lengthy. But honestly, at that point, it's whatever. If you're gonna go for explosive, you're going for explosive, and you're going with a card that at least has a lot of different stuff that the Evo is not gonna give you. So, you know, the problem with the Neymar is just gonna be the speed. You know, pretty much it. But if you wear goal and pass, you know, but speed is gonna be a big thing, and I feel it's gonna make it, you know, very specific at that point. David got a quick step, first touch, and rapid. He's got low driven, incisive, ping pass, technical, first touch, relentless. This is a monster, man. This is a monster of a card. Now, he may not be striker. Oh, no, he's got a finesse shot, so he could play striker too. Still, he's got finesse shot. I wouldn't say he wouldn't be bad at striker. He's not lengthy, but he'd be good. Little wiggling striker. Yeah, it's a possibility. Cam, okay. Without a playstyle plus version on Cam, it's kind of weird. He would be to me more like a winger, but you would have to give him a winger position if you can, if it lets you. But you know, it's okay. Playstyle wise, interesting. Position where he's at, a little strange is what I'll say about that. Simmons, very nice. Yep, very nice card all around. Also got a technical trickster, flare. Oh my god, he's got a flare too. Yeah, very nice card, man. Very nice card. Luna, Jesus, and he's actually a left mid and winger. That's the perfect winger position, like play styles. Rapid, first touch, even low driven, bro. He can go into the box with a technical silver, go into the box, and you can do a low driven. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this would be a really fun card to use. Yeah. Body type wise, is he a stocky? You know, yeah, stock is a little bit iffy, but he's got a first touch, which could help. It could help his, you know, stiff body type. But that's kind of how I would go about it, man. Other than that, if you don't want to pay too much attention to the play styles, go more on stats, then you could definitely, you know, end up with the Kylian Mbappe with, you know, first touch, low driven, tiki taka, and finesse shot, and that would be enough. So be it. He's got a trickster as well. So yeah, guys, pretty much that's it. That's how I go about like evolutions. Let me know who you guys end up choosing, because it's a complicated one. You can go on for days on this, honestly, for days. But catch you later. Peace.